Hey man, I hereby conclude we in here. First and foremost, tomorrow's the first day of school. So if you didn't spend the last 2 weeks adjusting your schedule back, I feel sorry for you. That's for parents, that's for kids, because y'all getting up with them. For the little kids, I know parents are a little bit better not letting y'all stay up, and you're probably not watching this, your parents probably are, but that sleeping in will get you. So my advice to everybody is, one, be patient with the kids the first week or two because they're readjusting again to that schedule, rebuilding that stamina just to be in school and using their brains and keeping them active in an academic type way. For the future, well, if you're like middle school, high school, or up, definitely start at least the last 2 to 3 weeks before the school year starts again, readjusting your schedule, going to sleep a little bit earlier each night until you're able to wake up at the proper time and function correctly and keep your sleep schedule proper. That's going to make things a lot easier in school and in life. It's going to set you up better for just positive health outcomes. I mean, that's a super important part of health, and people often ignore sleep. Sleep is the foundational thing when it comes to health, diet, body composition, things functioning properly. When you miss out on sleep, everything is compromised. Now, today we're going to talk about the HXD ergo handles. HXD Ergo, I've covered them before. I've talked about a tricep attachment that they've had. I'll probably even show you a clip of me doing some pullovers with them because you can do pullovers with them with the tricep rope. I like doing them on that when I have no other option. I also like using them for face pulls and obviously tricep extensions. I talked about that in my video where I purchased the single ropes, and I'll let you guys know about that. Now, if you remember, the ergonomic handles are designed to fit each hand. That means they go to a hand. So if you have the left one in your right hand, it's not going to work. You can't even hold on to it. They do have some for curls, for like hammer curls and biceps and all that. However, I don't do hammer curls on cables, so I don't own that. I do have some paddle handles that I use for my home gym. I have 2 sets of those for upstairs and downstairs. I'm going to tell you right now, these, for certain exercises, I think they feel a lot more natural and a lot better. But for pulling exercises, I will say that it feels like I'm able to really drive a lot better with the paddle handles. But the paddle handles, I'm not taking them to the gym. So this is how they come. But they come in a box. But they come in one of these. I like it because it's nice, flexible. Feels like a nice little quality thing. These can break. My grip power pads, I broke on accident the spring in my little bag. But what I like about stuff like this, it makes it easier to carry to the gym because I have a set of those that I carry to the gym, which are in a little pouch. Keep them right in my trunk. And I actually have a set too with my back widow, and I have another set that I use when I'm working out and training back here. These, I'm not taking my pedal handles to the gym, but because these are convenient, I just took them out the thing. They come already inside. Pause. Anyways, they already come inside the little bag, and each come with a carabiner. The reason why I chose to get these over an option that was like $7 cheaper, to be honest, is one, because I know this brand. This brand, quality. 2, comes with the carabiners. They're not, of course, you don't get the best top quality carabiners, but they work. They're functional. They get the job done. I first used these. Oh, I didn't even finish that sentence. I chose to get the ones with the carabiners because the gym I go to, the machine that I primarily plan on using this for, does not have carabiners. So you're always swapping them out, playing musical attachments, trying to get some carabiners just so you can use it. Now, it's the Humano Pro or the Huma Pro. It's the lap machine, but it has the high row on it, right? So you're coming from here and you're pulling. Obviously, that's a Star Trek machine, but this one's so old. It's before they even switched to the little flip, the little switches. It's still pin loaded. Like you use the pin for the selectorized system. The new ones that they mark Nautilus, we all know they're not Nautilus, but they mark them Nautilus. They've actually improved them. So when I used it at Crunch Fitness, I'm like, dude, this is great. The angle's a little bit different. You know, they changed some stuff with the spacing and all that, but they actually improved the machine. Some stuff they just slap the badge on, send it back out. These they improve. So if you're using a newer one, you're good to go. Don't worry about that. But I didn't want to have to go to the gym and play musical carabiner after I just bought these new handles. I figured I'd go ahead, spend a little bit of extra money, and get what I need. Now, you could check Temu. I didn't check Temu. I was trying to get that free shipping. Putting that out there. So I got them on Amazon. Like I said, there's another option on Amazon. Amazon also has one with the tricep rope and an earlier version of these handles. Okay, so obviously they're ergonomic. So left hand goes to left hand, right hand goes to right hand. If you don't know which one it is, put it in your hand and see if you can grab it. See how that doesn't work? Doesn't even feel right. This, thumb up here, palm here, wrap around, feels great. You're able to pull. It feels very natural. You can use it for curls. You can't do hammer curls really. That's the one drawback. So you will have to get their one they have for the cable hammer curls. But you can do flies on it, and to me it feels more natural with that movement than paddle handles. But that's one of those things. So you can get both, but if you have one or the other, I would say save your money and maybe try these and get some later on if you want to. When I first went to Life Force Fitness Center, they had these, and that's where I first used it. I was looking for some attachments because on the Body Masters, it's like a 6 station or whatever, they actually have a standing leg curl on theirs, which was dope, and some other cool things. So if I ever have the space and the ability to get one, maybe I should do that, right? I was using it, same exercise, a little high row because it didn't have the Nautilus lat pull, right? So you're here, you know what, you're here, bang, you're grabbing it, boom, tucking it right in. Some people like to nail and do it. I just do my standard because that nailing stuff's a little extra. But it was great. So every time I go there, I locate the handles that they have there, and I do that. Now they're like an hour away from me, so I don't go there often. So I figure I would get my own to use them at my own gym. Now the thing that I do is I get doubles of certain things, so I leave some stuff in the vehicle just in case I'm out. Somebody decides they want to go to the gym, or sometimes I have a meeting or something pop up, or I need to be somewhere at a certain time and I can't come back home to train first. I'll just go to the gym. But I'm not lacking or trying to make do with whatever they have at the gym, because guess what? I have all the attachments I need in the car. So I wasn't going to buy paddle handles and take them and try to lumber them around when I could buy these, which is why I bought these ones, not just because of the carabiner, but also it has this. I can carry them in there. I can carry them with my grip power pad, my grip power pads. Man, can't talk. I just carry them in there. It's easy. For the most part, no one's gonna say, "Oh, you can't bring equipment in here," because I don't got a bunch of stuff in my hand. It's discreet. I can even put it in my pocket if I need to, one at a time. Pull stuff out as I need it. So that's what I did. To be honest, I bought it. It came. I'm going to leave that also in the vehicle so that when I'm out, I don't have to worry about trying to put it in there the night before or in the morning. Oh, I forgot. If I forget, it's right outside. I just walk outside and get it. It's not like I drive multiple vehicles, but if I did, then I would probably get triples everything and then put them in both vehicles. It depends on what you're buying. I'm not going to buy another set of paddle handles, obviously, from doing that. Those are the next best thing, and I like them. Do I recommend you get them? If you have paddle handles and you only train at one place, no. Unless you just want to get them to try them for other things and see how they feel, go ahead if you got the money. Or if you travel reasonably, even if it's like, you're definitely going to travel once or twice a year or something, or more. All right, maybe buy them and take them with you. So, because you lose those, you're not going to be as mad as if you lose your paddle handles. Excuse me. You may be annoyed, but you're not going to be mad about it. 2, quality, good quality, HXD Ergo. Love the quality, feels good in the hands, like I said, feels natural in the hands, and I don't suspect that it's going to fall apart. Now, I know a guy has a little training space. The fabric on his D handle started to come loose, so he tossed them. That can happen. Personally, the only ones I have besides those that are like fabric are the ones from Inspire, because I have the FT1. The D handles that I actually bought are all metal D handles. Also, it comes with this user guide in case you're a rank beginner. And also, it tells you how to position your hands just in case you don't understand the ergonomic aspect of it. And you can see these. You see this right here? This is the old school ones that come, well, not the old school, the earlier model ones that come in a combined pack for like 25 or a little bit less with the rope. Well, I got the spreader bar and all kinds of other tricep stuff here, so I don't see myself getting the rope for the house. But I do use the rope also at the gym. So what I'll probably try to do is show you some footage. I'll probably put some footage in here, but also get some footage of me doing back exercises at the gym, so that you can see me using this ergonomic stuff together to see how it goes into the back workout, and I can explain why I'm doing it, also why I like it so much. One thing I like about this is it tells you the rating on all of it. You might not be able to see, but it tells you, it gives you a little description, tells you how much weight it can support, and all that. So no mystery, no mystery. And of course, some little exercises. No exercises. So yeah, that's about it though. Straightforward. I may put that on this video, so I'm gonna stop it real fast. If there's more that you see after this, then obviously I took it to the gym a few days from now to show you guys. I don't like demonstrating things on the day I'm not training that body part. I like to show you guys things in action. So next time you see me working out, if I'm using these, it's real action. It's not one of those, oh, I'm going to do it for the camera. Oh, we're just going to go through the motions. Because when you do that, you don't get the real full review. These are first impressions right now. So I don't want this to be too long. I'm going to hit y'all. How you want to act? All right, so here is me using an ergonomic tricep rope to do lat pullovers on the cable machine. This particular gym does not have a pullover machine. That's why I'm using this. I actually prefer the machine. I did ask Chase Irons. He said that he hasn't found a machine that works better than this for him personally. So we disagree on that point, but all that to say is check and see if radiation works for you. Here's another angle. This was originally part of my pullover video, but it didn't make the cut. So luckily I have it because I prefer to do pullovers with this rope. So if you have access to the tricep, ergonomic tricep rope, or you're thinking about getting it, try these also. All right. If you need help or you want me to go more into detail into performing the different pullover exercises, I will make videos on that, but that's just not what this is about. All right, we in here right now. About to show y'all. Brought these with me. Hopefully y'all can hear. If not, I just gotta talk over it. So here we go. Bang. So I'm gonna set this up and show y'all. All right, so this is the Star Trek Human Sport wide lat pull down and high row. I think it just says lat on it. I used the free motion version of it. Just says row, but I think it's from the Epic line. They have a new one. I'm thinking about getting it for the house if I'm able to, potentially, if I have money to. So please donate. But anyways, they don't have the Nautilus pull down here. So this is what I do for this movement. Try to get those lower lats developed. Even though I like the free motion version better, this is not bad. The new one that now has a Nautilus badge, I think they improved on it a little bit because it feels pretty good too. My lats have come up a lot in the last year, just doing this exercise in general. So I definitely recommend it. These are the handles that I just reviewed, by the way. I'm just showing you guys me using these handles. So it feels a lot more natural in the hand. And I actually like the way it felt. Just showing y'all, these are my carabiners that I brought, by the way. Okay. So there you have it. That is the review. If there are more reviews that need review, then reviewing will take place. I do want to say one thing though, that the bulk successful. It is also officially over. So I'm transitioning into a gradual slow cut, so it's not hardcore cutting right now, which means the gains are still coming. All right, so last week, well, the high, I've been like 256, but I got down to 247 last week. Today I was 248.6. It's only Tuesday. Goal for this week is just 245. It doesn't matter where. 245, 245.8, as long as it's in the 245 range. We're just going 2 pounds a week. Usually when I'm at this point, I could cut way faster than that, but I want to slow it down and really pick up probably like around January, like really start going hard, depending on where we're at and how we're looking. Because I got some things I want to do. Going to be turning 30, God willing, right? So we're going to do some things different. We're not going to be dreamers bulking no more. I said that in the past, but, you know, I kept seeing success. But, you know, I don't want to be doing that into my 30s. You know, you start facing the health consequences. Your body doesn't bounce back as fast with some of the other things you've been doing. I noticed that acid reflux is definitely hitting a little bit harder, and I feel better. And here's the thing. The better you feel for the longer you feel it, the worse you feel when you feel a little bit not good. So my acid reflux is not as bad as it was, probably because I've definitely put on some muscle. So like it's not, the composition in the 250s is not like it used to be. It's a lot better. However, I'm still gonna eat that food, and my digestive system, I don't think it's built for that. I mean, I really don't think it's built for that. Ironically enough. So I do better when I'm in the 230s, 220s, you know, not really eating too much. And I think it's probably like a genetic thing because like on my dad's side, most of the people, they're not, if they're not fat, they're like relatively slender. Even the ones that are fat, the few that are fat, they were slender back in the day. They're just fat, and they're fat because, you know, they eat bad food. And they eat junk and stuff too, which is not something I do. I'm intentionally eating more regular food, you know, so I'm forcing it up by eating. I don't sit around eating cookies and cake. I eat ice cream. I eat more ice cream when I'm cutting though. And usually when I do that, like I won't eat something else because it's just too much. Like in the past, I've taken rest days and ate less food just to give myself a break. So I don't think my body is really meant to handle a huge amount of food. I'm not, so yeah, all right. But yeah, that's where we're at. I don't want to damage myself. I don't want to ruin my digestive system, my gut health, or nothing like that. I think I've done enough to understand now that this is probably the best scenario. Staying leaner is definitely better within reason. Okay, as long as it's not hard, but I'm not going to force myself up anymore. Also, on top of not forcing myself up anymore, you should stay more sensitive. Your insulin sensitivity is way better, so you build muscle way better, way longer. When you do mini cuts, it resets your insulin sensitivity, and you're good. That's why you do that. But if you stay already sensitive, you don't have to do that. And my insulin sensitivity did not fold this time. Like it's still like usually when I'm at like in the weight range I got to, stop getting the pump stop and all that. And I'm like, dang, I really can't feel it. Not this time. So progress is being made. That's not what y'all tuned in for, but I'm going to give y'all a little update for staying. I appreciate y'all. Tell me what you want to see. Home gym series. I got some more stuff coming by the way. Hopefully I got some more equipment coming, but don't tell my wife. I was just talking to Nathan Clark, man, from Domination Nation, hoping to get this little creation that he made, because you know he makes all the modifications. But I'm going to need some bread. My wife won't be mad if I get that, because I'm telling you, I want to get this Hyro, and I want to get that. I may have to pick one, because I really don't got space. So, anyways, how you gonna act?